This is Homemade Tarot. Hey guys, little quick question. Does it look like my face is getting fatter or thinner? Does it even look like I'm losing any weight? I don't know. I know I have to lose 6 pounds by August, so I'm hoping I can by the 10th of August. But it is Thursday, so let's get into this Thursday video. I know a lot of y'all like to use butter. Butter is fattening, butter is high in cholesterol, butter is not really all that good for you. So I look at my husband and we do use butter. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I use butter a lot when I cook. And I eat butter, on certain things. Like if I have leftover spaghetti, I like to put 1 square of butter on top and melt it with cheese and all of that, and that's like not healthy for you. So start thinking about this before you start using butter all the time. Take a look at what I'm about to tell you and listen and whatnot. I'm going to tell you about butter and olive oil. Okay? Now when you have butter, you're going to use, sometimes it calls for a teaspoon of butter in whatever you're making. But if you can substitute it, but you can also make it healthier for you and not use that 1 teaspoon of butter and use 3/4 teaspoon of olive oil, and it's the same thing as butter but healthier for you. If you take 1 tablespoon of butter, which I know when I make my homemade gravy, it tells me to add 3 tablespoons of butter. For 1 tablespoon, you can put 2 1/4 teaspoons of olive oil, and it works out fine. So for me, since it always calls for 3 tablespoons when I make my homemade white gravy, I would put 4. Not put a bunch of teaspoons in there. Just put it to you that way, but I can manage that. It may do better. I might could just put 2 1/4 teaspoon and see how that works out, and that may work out even better than putting all that butter. So if you're using 1/4 cups of butter, you can always use 3 tablespoons of olive oil, which is more healthier for you. If you're using 1/3 cups of butter, not 1/3 cups, then 1/4 cup of butter is just per 1/4 cup. Okay, here we go. If you're using 1/3 cups of butter, you would want to put in, instead of butter, you put 1/4 cup of olive oil. If you're using a 1/2 cup of butter, you can always put 1/4 cup of olive oil plus 2 tablespoons, which will equal to 1/2 cups. Now, if you're using 2/3 cups of butter, all you need is a 1/2 cup of olive oil, and it turns out perfect for you as well. When you're using 3/4 cups of butter, you can use a 1/2 cup of olive oil and 1 tablespoon, which will equal up to the same amount of the butter you're using to put. If you're doing 1 cup of butter, then put 3/4 cups of olive oil instead. Olive oil is more healthier for you. I notice a lot of people use vegetable oil when they do and pop popcorn instead of if they do it over top of the stove. I've learned, and I have made this before, I have taken olive oil and poured it in the pot and made homemade popcorn like that, and made it with actually olive oil instead of butter. And you can get, they have the flavor butters, which is not really healthy for you. But not putting a lot of butter on your popcorn is good, and not putting a lot of salt on your popcorn. You can try sugar-free caramel sauce. Put sugar-free caramel sauce on it with your popcorn. That's a little healthy. Sugar-free stuff is a little healthy, but it's not all that good because if you eat too much sugar-free stuff, it does get a tendency to give you the diarrhea. My son Joshua, figured that one out when he ate all the ice cream at my best friend's house one time and it was sugar-free, and he ended up getting diarrhea. And my best friend's roommate did the same thing. I bought her a whole bunch of sugar-free candy one year for her birthday, and she sat there and ate the whole bag of the sugar-free candy, and she got diarrhea. So trying to make healthier choices in life. I've been using a lot of olive oil than butter, and I can have canola oil, but not vegetable oil. But I don't use canola oil anymore because I don't fry any foods. If I need to cook something, I will use olive oil. When I bake, if it costs to put olive oil in it, I'll put olive oil or avocado oil. I'm trying my best to do what I can do to get it done. So, here's my little paper so y'all can see it. You pause the video if you need to. Write all this down. Copy it. Save it, because this is something what I want to start doing is getting a binder, and a small binder. I do have a binder around here. I found it, and it has a whole bunch of notebook paper in it, which is perfect for me because I want to start using it for cooking and put like stuff like this in there and other things for cooking. Not particular seeing online. I may put some recipes in there, make my own little cookbook and things for healthy reasons. And some of the recipes I do like to make, I will probably make copies of it and put in there as well. And try to make a little cookbook of just the foods that I cook all the time and I know is good. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Try to eat more healthier and sensible. Let me know if you think I'm look like I'm losing weight and I'm not such chunky monkey. Until next time, guys. Bye. Oh, if you are new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. If you are a returning customer or returning viewer, welcome back. I'd love to see you smile. So, until next time.